America has turned into a crime-infested shithole as a result of the Black Lives Matter protest and the leadership of Biden. Just recently, in the last few hours, 2 murders have occurred in America, one in Philadelphia and the other in Baltimore. In Philadelphia, a woke social justice warrior, Josh Kruger, was shot dead in his own home. Josh Kruger vehemently denied the fact that in Philadelphia shootings were rising, even saying that in Philadelphia the numbers of shootings were dropping, when in reality in Philadelphia right now you're more likely to die of shooting than of COVID. Of course, he didn't believe this until it literally came to his front door. Kruger was shot dead at his own front door and crawled out of his house and later died in the street. The other murder was of tech CEO Peva Lapierre. Peva was a vehement wokist, a vehement social justice warrior, and campaigned for diversity in her company or whatever, and would often criticize other companies for lack of diversity. She was killed by convicted criminal Jason Billingsley. Billingsley had been charged just 6 days previously with a sex attack at knife point. But he was released due to the woke court because he was black. Billingsley had also, 2 years prior, tied up 2 people and set them on fire. This man should have been behind bars, yet wasn't. He is now currently on the run, with the police looking for him, but as we know, America's defunded, demoralized police force are not good for anything. This rise in violent crime all across America is down to the Black Lives Matter protests, the call to defund the police, which every state in America bent down and did, conformed, capitulated to the will of black militants, and now people are dying in the streets. If Black Lives Matter really want to do what they really do say, which is to save black lives, then they should be in support of the police, because more black people die via black on black shooting than black on white shooting. The number of black people dying via white police officers killing them is so rare they don't even make up anything, whilst the number of black people dying via being shot by other black people in the ghettos of major American cities are so high they make up the percentage of black people dying via crime. And now, after the Black Lives Matter riots, the American police have now been defunded, demoralized, stripped of any way they can properly keep law and order, and the streets of America have turned into a hellhole. In major woke cities like San Francisco, LA, Baltimore, Philadelphia, Oregon, and Portland, is like scenes out of hell itself. Drug addicts and the mentally insane wander the streets. People are taking drugs and stabbing each other in broad daylight. And with the new laws passed that will stop security from stopping shoplifters, shoplifters are now taking whatever they want from shops, driving the prices for just common food up. They now have to put cheese in special plastic containers to stop them from being taken. They've had to lock up everything, which means food will now be more expensive, all because of these shoplifters. This is all down to the calls in 2020 to defund the police, to demoralise the police because of what happened to George Floyd. Sure, George Floyd, what happened to him was bad. He was killed, but he was also a criminal. Didn't deserve death, but he did commit a crime. He used food stamps or whatever to buy some liquor. A crime not punishable by death, but a crime definitely punishable by at least a fine or something. And sure, what happened to him was wrong, but what happened afterwards was even worse. Entire cities burnt to the ground, people shot for their political opinions, white people targeted, businesses sacked and destroyed, and a radical terrorist movement being allowed free rein. An entire police force defunded, demoralised, and now they can't even protect the common citizen. Black lives are now in danger because of what Black Lives Matter have done. With the defunding of the police, black criminals are now free to do as they please. So Black Lives Matter have not saved one single black life, they've just condemned them. More black people die now in the current year than any other time, with mass shootings, mass drug overdoses, a rise in violent crime, and a rise in male suicides. America, once land of the brave, home of the free, a place where anyone, if they really tried hard, could become something, has now turned into a shithole where the only thing that matters is your skin colour and your political opinions. The only thing that matters is if you support this cause or that cause, if you identify with this pronouns or that pronouns. Under the liberal leftist regime, America and subsequently the Western world have turned to shit, have turned to models of the third world. Human life now in America matters so little that people will gladly go around taking it.